What's the most dangerous thing threatening America today? It's not Trump 2016, it's not Hillary 2020, it's not ISIS, it's not Russia, it's not Kim Jong crybaby. No, it's the hipster of evil things, because you probably haven't even heard of it. It's called Cultural Marxism. Time for a history lesson. Back in the late 1800s, Marx and Hegel wrote some stuff that their followers turned into a social and economic theory where class struggle, was the impetus for social change. Then Marxists watched Russia overthrow their government in the early 1900s, and they expected everybody else to do the same. And they didn't. When the so-called working class revolution fell apart, Marxists knew they had to change something. Cults do that when prophecies don't pan out. So, wanting to continue their move toward Marxism, some philosophy types founded the Frankfurt School in Germany, otherwise known as the Institute for Social Research at Goethe University, Frankfurt. Then, when Hitler rose to power in 1933, they moved first to Geneva and then to New York at Columbia University. They taught the post-war generation, who taught the hippies, who taught your professors. So, the question is, if Marxism falls apart on the economic side, how is it supposed to work? There are a few different theoretical contexts, but the main one is called critical theory. Now, you should read up on it for yourself, but here's the gist. Critique literally everything. Critique it into oblivion. All the status quos, all the norms. Critique them, question them incessantly, and not to further investigate until some form of greater truth can be known, but rather endlessly question for the purpose of negating their very definition. Value judgments aren't allowed. Words like good, better, and best are problematic. Critical theory is the absolute rejection of absolute truth. But Michael, how would that bring about a Marxist utopia, you ask? Well, they figured out that they shouldn't look to class struggle solely, but to any struggle between oppressor and oppressed, if they want to destroy society and rebuild it as a classless state. This means looking at every relationship and critiquing incessantly the legitimacy of the perceived oppressor's power until they were brought down to the perceived oppressed level. You take the advantage of the advantaged and somehow give it to the disadvantaged. Then everyone can live equally crappy lives. Cultural Marxism's symptoms include Black Lives Matter, safe spaces, gun control, Occupy, Common Core, Affordable Care Act, the idea that only white people can be racist, only men can rape, only the wealthy are greedy, non-binary genders, the idea of hate speech. So you can see cultural Marxism has its eye on America. It has its eye on destroying our way of life. It has its eye not on establishing justice, but on establishing social justice, which really just means equality of outcomes. It has its eye on disrupting domestic tranquility. It has its eye on eliminating common defense. It has its eye on promoting specific welfare, not the general welfare, but specific welfare with specific identity groups in mind. It has its eye not on securing, but rather distributing the blessings of liberty to everyone but us and our posterity. Cultural Marxism and America don't mix. Hey guys, if you liked the video, please click like below. If you want to see more of this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe. Click the little bell right next to the subscribe button to get notifications of when I upload new stuff. Leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see next. Have a great day and be safe.